Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go,
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Crypto Nightcap. This is going to be your home for the most important market news and technical analysis that sets you up for tomorrow. We're going to do this every day, Monday through Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. My name is TradeFly, and I'm joined by my man, FD White. So let's get him up here. What is going on, dude?
TradeFly. Oh man, I'm excited. How you feeling?
Bro, I'm good. I'm good. I think people can actually hear me this time, so I'm pretty stoked about that. This is
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. Good, good, good.
Oh, look at that. We got audio and I'm seeing in the chat. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to everyone in the chat. So we got Mike playing the house, Trade Intuition. That's Joe. Go check him out. He's got his own YouTube channel also. Caffeinated Crypto, Mr. J, putting the planes in the chat. Army Piper, thank you, sir. You are the man. You're the reason I'm here. So getting this going. Let's see. We got Biomex in there. What's up, Billy Goat Tails? He's part of that team. He's an awesome dude. So that's and Alexandra G and Billy Goat Tails. Let's go. Let's go. Man, thank you. I really appreciate you guys for being here for the premiere. That is truly, truly appreciated. Man, FD, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Oh man, we appreciate you guys being here. We've been having this in the works for about 3 weeks now, and we're just excited to get it going. So let's get it going.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. First thing we got to talk about is some headlines. So let's go over to right here. BlackRock sets its spot Ether ETF fee at 0.25% amid Russia S1 filings. So guess what? A potential launch might be right around the corner. So I don't know. I guess we're going to have to talk about this in a dual cam and how we think it's going to affect the price of Ether. There's a big discussion going on whether that price is actually already priced in or not. Or is this kind of one of those buy the news, sell the rumor, or buy the rumor, sell the news kind of events. But anyways, let's go on over. I think you got something you want to talk about on XRP. I'm going to go ahead and pass that over to you. See what you got.
Yeah, so XRP, man, we've been seeing XRP get a nice little push here. Even though it's only about saying that XRP was a commodity, the sale of XRP was a commodity, and a lot of people are getting excited to think that this new XRP ruling is coming out. So we're keeping our eye on XRP. A lot of people in XRP community are getting a little bit overzealous, but I'm gonna let you guys live, man. I've been there, and we've been waiting a long time for XRP to make some moves. So congratulations to the XRP community, the XRP army out there. Hopefully price can keep appreciating like you want.
Right on, right on. Sounds like you might be a little bit low for some reason. You sound great on my end, so I'm gonna go ahead bump up the gain just a little bit. Hope that helps out. But with that being said, let's go over to the duo cam. We'll kind of chat that out. And man, it looks like you done disappeared. You still there? All right, well, that's a good sign. That is a good sign. With that, we'll just go ahead and kind of keep rocking through it. Not going to get sidetracked too much. There you go. You're back. All right. So, I mean, what do you think, man? You think that the price is actually baked in, as someone's saying there in the chat, or cooked in? I'm sorry, that's Army Piper saying it's cooked in. What do you think, man? Or you think we're going to get a nice little pop like we did with Bitcoin?
So, of course, well, when they first mentioned that XRP was getting, I mean, not XRP, Ethereum was getting this ETF, we got that huge move. So I think that portion of it was baked in, but now I think once the actual ETF money starts to flow in, it'll start to appreciate a lot faster. So I don't think it's baked in. I think over time, like we saw when Bitcoin first released its ETF, or when the ETFs first launched, we saw a sell-off at first, and then as the weeks started to go by, we saw Bitcoin start to, the engine started to going, everything started to move, and then we got that huge rally because of the ETF. So I think it's going to be just the same with Ethereum. I think we're gonna, we might be stall out for a minute, be stagnant for a minute, but over the next few weeks to months, I think price is gonna blast through 4K, possibly going to all-time highs. End of Q3. I'm thinking end of
Ooh.
Q3, start of Q4. I'm thinking it's gonna heat up very fast.
All right, man, you heard it here. My man thinks it's about to blast off. I think we're going to see a lot the same with Bitcoin, right? So we had that initial little push, and then it was kind of funny because we had a big pullback, and I was like, welcome to crypto, ladies and gentlemen. This thing's dumping on you. How's that feel? But I don't know, like, and this is a personal thing. I think I was talking to Piper about it one time on the show, and I think he disagreed with me. But I don't know if there's going to be as much adoption for Ethereum as there is for Bitcoin. And it's not that I don't see the utility. I just think that there's better ways to acquire Ethereum, and then you have the opportunity to stake it, to even then, have the capability to increase the money, that you're gonna make money with holding that asset. And they took that away with the ETF. So that was the one thing that I kind of had a little pause about. If people get smart enough, which they probably won't, because it opens it up to every average Joe, mom and pop. But, if they were any kind of smart, they would probably find a different way to acquire it so that they can get that, those rewards for staking the asset. So
Right. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, because a lot of people know Bitcoin. Like even the older people, the older people who have these ETFs, who wanted to get acclimated to these ETFs, they know Bitcoin. A lot of them don't really know Ethereum, so that will be something that these issuers will have to sell to them.
yeah, and Army just doubled down on that. He said there's no staking on ETF. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's no staking on ETF, which to me, that kind of makes it less appealing, right? Like, why would I do that? As somebody who's in crypto, I'm not going to get an ETF because I can just go get it, whether it's on an exchange, and then I can stake it, or, pull it off the exchange and actually have it be mine and have an actual tangible asset, I guess a tangible digital asset. But yeah, man, just kind of what I'm thinking there. But hey, next up, we got a little bit of FUD. Here we go. The FUD alert is out. Trump is weighing Bitcoin hater Jamie Dimon for U.S. Treasury. So if you guys don't know who Jamie Dimon is, he was actually the JP Morgan CEO at one point, right? So, and they're talking about bringing him in as the Treasury. So he was not a big fan of crypto and Bitcoin. Sounds like he might have actually changed his stance a little bit. He's going to have to if he's running for that position with Trump. Trump was also reaching out to Kennedy also, which was very, very interesting. I'd like to see that happen. That would be a nice little pull to have him on the team as well. But here's one that really got me, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it when I highlight it here, but look at this. He also intends to leave Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell in place. Her Powell. We're going to get more Her Powell. I hope you guys are excited about that. But, I guess it is what it is. Powell was trying, sneaky fact that a lot of people didn't realize, myself included. I'm gonna be honest. I did not know this. Powell is actually a Republican. Did you know that?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah.
but I did know that he did come on Trump's term. So he just rolled over to Biden's term when Biden got in. So
Yeah,
I did know that.
he's been through a bunch. Like he's been
Yeah.
through a few presidents. My man's he's got some experience, and like I give it to him. Like I I don't know. I would love to say he's done a good job, but I think he's done okay. I mean, like given the circumstances, I think he's done okay. I think he was given a little bit of a poop sandwich. You know, we did have the what, I don't even know if we can say that anymore, but the little COVID, I'll just say COVID, if whatever. Sorry, Piper, if this one gets shadow banned. But anyways, through that whole extravaganza, you know, that crushed our economy, that crushed our market, and he had to deal with the after effects of that, because a lot of the stuff is lagging. What happens then later on, you know, you got to deal with it later. Then they stimulated the economy. They were printing money like crazy. And then Ukraine, I mean, there's been a lot of things, like our government spending went up as well. So there's a lot of things that were kind of working against them in my eyes. But
Yeah. They you know what, TradeFly, man? I did a lot of digging and I did a lot of research, man. They just put a band-aid on a broken leg, man, honestly. So we got to figure out what's going to happen within these next few years, because I don't like the way it's looking. You know, I really don't like the way it's looking. They cover a lot of things up. They make it seem like everything is okay, but it's not. But we'll have to see. I'm not making any more predictions. I'm not making any more recession is coming next month predictions. But you know, it's not looking good, especially with that government spending and interest being so high on the debt. It's gonna have to come home to roost soon, and that
mhm.
money printer got to be turned back on. And who knows what inflation is gonna do after that?
I mean, that's a big topic of discussion too, the recession, right? Because there was a point when I was doing videos probably about a year ago. I was like, hey, we're in a recession, and then they changed the rules. They were like, they were
Yeah,
like, yeah, this doesn't apply anymore. And I'm like, well, okay. And then like they started taking things out like energy and food costs, like and inflation and all that. I was like, man, they just keep changing the rules over and over again. And like we all know, we know, like our grocery bill is twice as expensive. Insurance is up. Like shoot, in California, some of the insurance companies are just straight up leaving.
right.
You know, it's wild times to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
all right, cool. Let's go ahead. We're going to bounce over. We're going to start looking at the market pulse here. And we will start with looking at the cryptocurrency prices by market cap. So we got the top 10 here, but first let's go ahead and look at the global market cap, which is going to be 2.35 trillion. That is down 1.27 over the last day. Total crypto market volume over the last 24 hours is 79.35 billion, which is a decrease of 18.47%. That's a pretty big decrease during the week, to be honest with you, especially early in the week here. Bitcoin dominance is sitting at 53.88%, and that is also down 0.11% over the day. Fear and Greed Index is at 58, which is neutral. So you know, it's interesting. I mean, we did have a nice little rally, we'll say, off of some of those support levels, and it did move up. That's a big move though for the Fear and Greed Index. I know that I want to say as of yesterday, it was in greed. So we went from extreme fear to greed like that, man. That was a quick move. Very, very interesting. So Bitcoin over the last 7 days, that is up 12.13%. Ethereum is up 10.27%. BNB up 9.77%. Solana is up 11.92%. And XRP, holy moly, is up 44.38%.
XRP to
Oh
$1,000.
my gosh, here we go. Here we go. No, it's almost a 60 cents. That's its stable
Oh
area.
goodness.
Just so you know, we'll probably break out XRP on the charts. As a matter of fact, I think
Oh
you're
yeah.
going to do that, aren't you? So,
Oh yeah.
all right, here we go. Rounding out the top 10, we got Dogecoin at number 9, and that is up 15%. And Cardano, finally some life. 44 cents though is honestly not that pretty, but it's up 14.18%. So congratulations, you're not at 40 cents anymore. Looking at the economic calendar, and for Wednesday in the U.S., you got the building permits, and for Thursday, you got durable goods month over month, GDP growth rate, and Friday looks like core PCE price index month over month, personal income month over month, and personal spending month over month. So definitely some things for us to keep on our radar here. If you guys want the skinny on this though, tell you what, tune in to Piper Academy in the mornings. Piper does an excellent job at breaking these down. I'm gonna tell you what's coming on your radar, but Piper, I guarantee you in the mornings he'll break these down. He's a wizard with that stuff. Let's go over to the crypto bubbles real quick. Look at those. XRP 8.6% over the last day. Say Tao's 4.8%. Gal is making a move. IMX renders green. ICP is looking good, 7.4%. We did talk about that one today. It looks like it wants to break out. Some of your movers to the downside, you got Bonk down 6.6%. That is one that I do have in the portfolio. Brett's down 7.6%. Popcat, whatever that is, 6.5%. And yeah, that'll about wrap that up. What else we got here? Let's look at the liquidations here. Past 24 hours, 49,584 traders were liquidated. Total liquidations comes in at 144.69 million. The largest single liquidation happened on OKX, and that's actually ETH, and that was valued at 2.82 million. Honestly, that's not that bad. Let me go over to the duo cam here, and let's see what we got going on in the chat. Let's roll through this a little bit here.
Shout out to Dave Digital, Alexandra G. I never really got to talk to him live. You know, I'm always in the chat during the morning show. So shout out to everybody. Lunar Beats Crypto, LBC in the building, Trade Intuition. All my people here, man. We appreciate you guys coming. Appreciate the support. And let's just keep it moving. Let's keep going. Let's support each other.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Givers game mentality. Billy and that team, man, they've done something special in the space. And I genuinely mean that. Like, I was doing this about a year ago, and there was nothing like it. There was not much of a community. It was kind of dog eat dog. At least it felt that way to me. And man, I was getting ghosted like left and right. And it really started with talking to Piper, and then talking to that team with Billy and Biomax, Redman, and Crypto Polio, talking to those guys, like, and they just like open arms. Hey, come on in, right? And you know, I'd get on the chats there, or the spaces on X, and they just, you know, hey, TradeFly's here. Hey, how you doing? They bring me up and let me talk. Dude, super cool. Super cool. It changed everything, to be honest with you, because I was straight up, I was about to walk away. I was like, I can trade. I can do that and make money, right? All right, so looking at that. So looks like Piper says leaving J Powell in the seat is the smartest move. Let's see what Joe's got to say here. It's mainly for new people getting into crypto. It's just easier with ETF. I agree with that. I do agree. But those that know about crypto, ETFs makes no sense. There you go. Yep. So pretty much agreeing with what I'm saying. So me and you, high five, dude. All right, here we go. Let's see. Want to walk in the flood alert made me run. Love it. Hey, that's gonna be a segment. You better get used to it. Maybe I'll.
Piper said he's gonna give me my own emoji. Thanks, Piper, man.
There it is. Look at you, man.
It makes it a Detroit hat. Yeah. Detroit in the building.
Man, what's like the arch rival of Detroit?
I don't know right now. Like in basketball, I'm not sure. Like maybe the Bulls, or we suck. We suck, man. We suck. You know,
dude, in the military, we're brutal. So like, if there's somebody that, like, let's say they're like the Commanders or the Redskins back in the day, we would name them. We'd give them a call sign like Romo, you know, because like Tony Romo.
Right. Yeah. Our greatest enemy right now is ourselves. Once we can conquer that, then we can worry about other people. But right now, we suck, man. I'm focused on football. Lions.
There you go. All right. They're making a move. They're making a move, man. I'm excited for the season this year. We got Daniels at quarterback. I'm a Washington guy, so you can never question my loyalty, because they are terrible, and they've been terrible for a long time. So you know the pain. Is, man. How's it feel though, man? How's it feel to be good? I want to know.
Feels good, man. It feels good. With crypto pumping, the Lions, you know, doing pretty well. Like, it's, you know, came at just time. So that's all I'm waiting on for next season. We can get a pump coming into the summer, going into the fall, and then Lions doing good. We'll be good, man.
Right on. Cool, man. Let's bounce over to the liquidation heat map. We'll take a quick look at that on the 3-day. And right now we're sitting right around 64K. You can see where the hot spot is. The liquidity is sitting around 62.2. Keep an eye on that. You can see, right? You had support here, so a lot of longs. People were doing leverage longs here after that little bounce, but it was kind of funny watching it go up and right. We talked about it a little bit on the show. I'm not going to bring it up, but I'll talk you through it a little bit. It was like people just kept going long, and they were kind of riding it up. Or matter of fact, I take that back. They weren't going long; they were going short. All right, so
Sure.
it was hitting resistance. They were going short, wiped out. Hitting resistance, going short, getting wiped out, all the way up. They were just a glutton for punishment. So it looks like they've kind of like chilled out a little bit. It's kind of funny, right? They pretty much got beaten into submission, and now you see the leverage longs taking over. So it's very interesting to see. Does that mean maybe a pivot? That's something to kind of, take note of, and something we can look for again to be like, hey, you kept seeing those shorts, they kept getting wiped out, and now you're seeing the longs, and you're seeing it on the liquidity or the heat map, right? So maybe something to take note of. That's not something I've really truly paid attention to till about now as I'm thinking about it live. So
Right. Yeah.
cool. All right, so 62, 250 is about the hot spot. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep a middle note here. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to FD, and he's gonna start us off with some TA, baby. Let's get it.
Cool. So let me go over here to my trading view. This is really not anything that I'm looking at. I'm looking at XRP right now. Has been my main focus. And I took everything, all my lines, everything off that I had, and I'm just keeping it simple. So let's start back here. About a year ago, like I said, July of 2023, we got the news that XRP was not a security. And that was coming in almost at a dollar, probably up to about 96, 97 cents. Then we retraced that whole move down, and we've been just trickling along this upper sloping trend line that we've been in all the way since like 2020. So this is the line that I've been looking at ever since 2020. So this is what I've been gauging to see where XRP is going, where XRP is going to do, and how bearish XRP was. So we held the upper sloping trend line. Like I said, we're going to keep it simple with just trend lines and horizontals. And then we came down for a small little deviation under this when we got that washout a couple weeks ago. Now we're pumping up a little bit because of the news, because of SEC rumblings saying that they might drop the case altogether soon. So let's zoom in to what I was looking at a little bit on the do a top down analysis. So we'll start at the 4 hour and then we'll work our way down. We saw this huge gap in the volume profiles from this move from about 52, which was only a couple of days ago, all the way up to where we're at now at about 63 cents. So what I'll be looking at right now is two lines. This horizontal and this downward sloping trend line coming in at about 74 cents. So once we can break that, then I think we can go back and retest that move that we did here. Well, we do have this horizontal coming in from this double top that we had here, like I said, at about 74 cent. Then we can start to break out of that. We have confluence from the downward sloping trend line. And then, like I said, once we have that breakout, which might come soon, we may break out of this 74 cent area sometime soon. We'll have this orange bar here, which is at about a dollar. This is where we came in with the last year, like I said, with the SEC. George Torres saying that XRP was not a security. The sale of XRP was not a security. So this is my line here. This is the bar here that I'm looking to break. Once we can break above this here, this 95 to a dollar area, I think then we can start to get excited about XRP. Until then, I'm really not getting excited. We're still in this trend. We're still in this consolidation pattern. It's a huge symmetrical triangle that's been going on for years. My XRP is not a security move right there. So we need to break above this 70, like I said, this 74 cent area. Then we need to get to this dollar area, break that. Once we break out of that, then I'll be looking for, we can get more excited. But right now, I'm really not too excited about this XRP move. A lot of people are just excited because XRP has not moved really this whole bull market. It hasn't moved really at all. So any like little movement, 9, 10, 11%, people of course are going to get happy. But I'm seeing rumblings. I'm seeing people talking about $1,000 XRPs. I'm seeing people talking about 100. I got a round trip my whole bag. So just baby steps and go from there. I'm still rooting for you, XRP Army.
Right on, right on. Cool, man. I'm gonna pick up on some Bitcoin. One thing I want to show you guys real quick is on the weekly. Okay, I got this channel I talked about on the our channel this morning for Piper Academy, but this channel right here, it's been honoring this channel all the way up and right. It does tie back down to previous, ranges here that we have: all-time high, second all-time high, and then our current all-time high, right? And so that's kind of where my high side target is. But really what I want you to pay attention to is this dotted blue line. I know it's kind of hard to see here, but this dotted blue line here has been resistance. All right, so it's been resistance multiple times. You can see that's where we had the breakdown. And then when it came back up to revisit, all right, hit twice, you can see we then started to get the RSI trending down and right, or the prime oscillator trending down and right. So ultimately it broke down. But where did it find support? Well, it found it on the bottom side. So I got two ranges here that are kind of combined, but on the bottom side of this channel right here, all right, you found support. And sure enough, it bounced off of that pretty good. And if you really open it up, you go into the daily, there's an area that we've been talking about quite a bit, more so because of the liquidity that's sitting there, but also this range, all right? You had this range that was really Bitcoin's last pit stop before ultimately we moved into our current range, which was been going since February. All right, so February of this year, but right here, and it didn't come down quite enough. I said I didn't want to miss it. I set my entry at 52,250, and I think we got down to like 53. There you go, 53,499. So oh so close. That was actually a big order waiting there. I was a little excited about that one, but unfortunately didn't work out. So what do? We just wait for another one, okay? So that's what we'll do here, but we've worked back into the range here. What we have right now is some resistance that we're dealing with on the top side, all right? You got the point of control here of the entire range, and then you have just this area that I've labeled as resistance, and I think that was more for the 4 hour. But, that's kind of what you had on the top side. So with getting into, it hasn't really gotten into the overbought, but you can see we're starting to get indications of a reversal. I was thinking that we're going to have a little bit of a pullback. That's a quick move up, and you can't go up forever. All right, so you got to pull back a little bit. So this is where I was looking about this right here at about 63,795. That seems to have played out. I mean, that's where we found support. And then you have the moving averages that are moving underneath the price action as well. You got the 50 and the 100-day SMA. All right, so that right now you got a little confluence there where you can find some support. So, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now, current levels. If it does fall down, then, you got this pit stop here at about 62.1, but really this is what I'm going to keep my eye on. This is called the dynamic reactor. This is a Chart Prime exclusive. You have to pay for this one, but this thing is amazing. All right, you'll see support here where it bounced, and you can see resistance here. It breaks down, comes up, retests that area, and then completely breaks down. And then that's kind of our local low, we'll call it, local bottom at 53 500 or so. So then it made its move up, and now we're on the top side of it. So it looks like it came down for a little retest, but that's, again, confluence there. I think there's going to be some support if it doesn't ultimately break down. And just looking at the daily, it looks like it wants to bend over a little bit. But when you come down to the prime score, it is giving you an 8. It's giving you a market pump. So consolidation is a 1. Those are kind of all good things. It's trending in the right direction. Let's take a quick look at the 4 hour to see if we can see a different story, because sometimes what you'll find is you get those big moves up with the prime oscillator, but it'll give it an opportunity on the 4 hour to reset. And then you'll see the daily comes behind it eventually, once the 4 hour resets, and then that has the opportunity to continue up and right. But looking at it right now, it doesn't look all that much like it wants to bend up right now on the 4 hour at least. But again, you do have that area of support, so we'll see if that holds up. Just coming back left on the chart, you can say, hey, where did you get that green line from? Right here. All right, so comes up, you got support, you got a big breakdown, retest that area, and then a really big breakdown, right? So that's how I like to find areas of horizontal support and resistance. You want to see a big move off of that, so that lets me know that that's a significant area of price action. So hopefully that holds up there. So that's what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. FD, you got anything else that you want to bring up?
No, that's pretty much what's on my radar right now is XRP and Bitcoin. As long as Bitcoin stays pretty bullish, I think we should be fine in the immediate short term. I think we have a lot of good catalysts coming in. Like you guys mentioned on the show earlier, we don't know if the Mount Gox situation is going to be too detrimental to the price. So we just have to keep our ears open and our eyes open and be reactive traders.
Yeah, they said FD still using that Wi-Fi in Asia, man. You a couple times you just like
Oh my God,
off,
it's horrible.
gone.
Bear with
Yeah.
me.
Let's see. Oh man, my man, Region Cash 13's in there. That's my man Chris, man. He's in here. Dude, I appreciate you, man. This dude from like literally like a year ago, and FD gone again. Just gone, poof. I think you know what? I think I got something for that. There we go. Gone. He back. All right. Anyways, that's my man. He's been supporting me from like day one. He's been giving me some honest feedback. And here he is, still supporting the show. He actually watches Piper Academy in the mornings now, which is pretty cool. Definitely appreciate that. And so here we are. We are now at the Nightcap. All right. So this is up to you guys. All right. If you want another piece of TA, or if there's something that you guys want to talk about, go ahead, put that in the comment section right now, and we'll leave the floor open. All right. Something we're going to do a little bit different for you guys. And we'll just pick something from the chat, and we'll talk about it, or we'll do TA on it. See what we got. Waiting. Cricket. Here we go.
So Army Piper did say July has an average 9% green month in July, following a red in June. So that is true. So we are getting that nice little pump in July, like Piper said. And my whole thesis was going into the end of the summer, Q3 is when we'll start seeing that real move going to the election time too. So that's definitely something that I forgot to mention about that July. We didn't mention about July being a bullish month.
Yeah. It's always interesting to kind of look at the historicals of, months, whether it's green or if it's red, what follows what. I know Piper did have a chart for that. I don't have that with me right now. Maybe we'll bring that up tomorrow on the show, and we'll take a look at that and talk about it. Oh, and congratulations to Amy Loves Crypto. She's going to Nashville, so that's pretty dope. I'll see you down there IRL. That'll be cool. Hope to meet a few of you down there. Let me know. I will get you a drink. You just come out and come find me. I will hold me to it. All right, APT. Take a look, see at that. That was from Joe. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to my chart here. Boom, there we go. All right, looking at Aptos. Joe, this is live, baby, so bear with me. We're gonna take a look-see here. Feel like I talked about this recently. Oh, you know what? I do remember talking about this because I was like, hey, you got all these moving averages that you got to get over top of. So I do remember talking about that. There we go. Now, you got, man, you were under the platinum pocket and everything. And I think that's a macro fib retracement. So you worked through all the moving averages there. You got on top of it, and look what it came down and retested, man. You got the dynamic reactor right here. Found support off the dynamic reactor, and it looks like it wants to push up and right. However, you are getting some hits of bearish divergence on the 4-hour at least, so be very careful there. Don't be surprised if you pull back and maybe retest the 200 SMA as well as the dynamic reactor and find some support there for your movement up and right. So that probably would be what I'm looking at, just for a little bit of a cool off, pull back, find some support there, and then I think your next area for resistance is going to be the 0.786, which is going to be about $7.09. Let me give you an actual price there for where that 200 SMA is. That's $6.70. All right, so $6.70. Look at that. You got moving averages. Everything's kind of converging in that area right there. So I would personally, I'm going to do it. Here we go. Get you a horizontal. Let's put it just above, right? We don't like missing things. So create an alert right there, easy peasy. So when it comes down and price action hits that area, I'll get an alert, and then we'll take a look-see. Take a look at the chart, see if anything's updated. But I think that's your two key areas. And I mean, look, I didn't even look left on the chart. Look at all the support that's right there before the actual breakdown. So yeah, I think that's going to be a key area at about $6.70 for finding some support there before it actually makes its move up and right. So there you go. Quick look at Aptos. And I think that is going to about wrap it up. Let's go ahead and look at the chat real quick. Say what's up. This is supposed to be a quick hitter. Nice little recap of the day. A little bit of TA. Lead you in for tomorrow. We're trying to keep this about 30 minutes or so. But let's see what we got here. Wick's wife husband 589. What's up, dude? How you doing? We are gathered here today for the pump ritual. Is that for XRP? What's that for? I probably missed it. French toaster, hola, my friend. How you doing, man? About wrapping this up, bro. You're late. Redman, my man. Redman, how you doing? How you doing? Uh-oh, we done lost FD again. I know you're there. I know you're there. Yeah. Oh, I can hear you, but I can't see you. We're gonna have to fix that internet. At least I can hear you. That's good. That's good. Yeah, he said, hey, that's a great question, Army. Hey, when you coming back to the States, man?
You know what? I might have to go to Japan, then Dubai, and then I'll be back. So hopefully within the next month, we'll see.
Dude, I want to.
It's nothing like my studio, nothing like my internet, nothing like my office, man. I want to definitely get back to my element.
Yeah. I definitely want to check out Dubai, man. That's definitely on my bucket list for sure.
Too hot. It's too hot right now, though. I'm gonna wait and see if it cools off in a couple weeks.
That's fair. That's fair. Tell me, whole market, brother. We gonna chill a bit, consolidate, then fly, right? I mean, I'm a pilot. That's what I do. That's all I gotta say. I hope, dude. I hope. So cool. San Diego in the house. What's up? What's Gatecrow 77? Do I know you? I used to live in
Make sure everybody hits that like. Make sure if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the Army Piper channel, man. These guys have took me under their wing, and just treated me as one of their own, man. So shout out to Army Piper, shout out to OC, shout out to TradeFly, shout out to Crux, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You guys are amazing. It's no other words but amazing over here. I love it over here.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Cool. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Again, like he said, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe. We would truly, truly appreciate it. And don't you worry, we're going to play that dope out music. That's NFX Go for the record. I know a couple people were asking about that. And Joe, go ahead and check out YouTube Studio. You can find all NFX music on there. All free, royalty-free type stuff for your YouTube there. But yeah, man, we're going to do this every day. 5:30 my time, Pacific for my SoCal people, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then we're going to do that Monday through Thursday. There could be maybe potential that I come on here and do a little bit on Sunday for the Asian Open. We'll see if that's something that FD can support as well. But that's only something we're talking about right now. So again, quick hitters. Love you guys. Thank you very much. Today was awesome. I appreciate it. And we'll see you again tomorrow.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go, go, go.